Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Skip Sports Beat. I hope you all are having a great start to your week. I want to thank everyone again who has liked, watched, shared, subscribed to my channel. It means a lot to me. If you are new today to my channel, you hit that subscribe button or hit the notification channel so you can keep up to date with everything I do. I already have like 7 videos. This is number 8, and I'm going to keep this train on rolling. So let's get on with today's video. I want to start today's episode with the Tyson and Paul fight. First off, I want to shout out Netflix for their outstanding service that we got that night. Yeah, everybody was happy with the stream. Shout out Netflix. But anyways, like most fans, I want to see Mike Tyson knock Paul out. Me personally, I can't stand the Paul brothers. They are so annoying, but I would never be the type of man to knock another man hustle. They do what they do and they earn their money. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him for doing what he's doing. But, Mike Tyson, he did look his age, but at the same time, he did look good for standing up in the last 8 round with somebody that was 30 years younger than him. So I do, give him credit for doing that. And with the loss, he still won. He got $20 million. So that wasn't a loss in my opinion. The best fight of the night just so happened to be the women's matchup. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. Taylor wins to remain champ in what was a controversial decision. Serrano did land more punches, but Taylor did end up winning, which seems to be crazy to everyone out there. Don't know too much into it. I didn't get in too many details about that, but I do know this is going to be good for women's boxing all over. It was a great match, like I said, the best match of the night, and I cannot wait to watch more women's boxing going forward. Now on to some college football. Georgia beats Tennessee 31-17. I felt like both teams needed this W as far as college football hopes. The consensus is that this is the path that Georgia wanted to take to get to the college football playoffs. They want to try to avoid the SEC championship. I even heard Lane Kiffin said that no team wants to play in the SEC championship. So maybe this is what they needed to get all the way back to the promised land and get them that 3rd championship in a row. So let's see what's going on there. Number 1, Oregon beat Wisconsin 16-13. Dylan Gabriel had 218 yards passing and 1 pick. And running back Jordan James rushed for 121 yards and 1 touchdown. Boise State gets the W by beating San Jose State 42-21. This kid, Aston Genty, he just keeps up putting up these big old numbers, man. He went for 159 and 3 touchdowns, putting him at 1893 for the season and 26 touchdowns. That is crazy. Looks like he's going to win that bet to keep his dreads after all, you know what I'm saying? BYU loses his first game of the season to Kansas 17-13. This might hurt them a lot in the standing. Let's see what's happening if they win out. Maybe that does enough to keep them in there. Who knows? Number 2, Ohio State stomps Northwestern 31-7. Ohio State is always there in the end. They always seem to control their own destiny. So we'll see how far they will make it. I can't wait to see who's going to be there in the end. If your team is in the top 12, please, represent your team in the comments and let me know what is going on. As you can see, these are the top 12 teams as of right now, with SMU on the outside looking in. So, seems like BYU was pushed out after all. So, now we see where they are at. We'll keep an eye on this and see how it will look towards the end of the season, and we'll see who's going to be playing against who in these playoff matchups. In NFL action on Sunday, the Kansas City Chiefs get their first loss for the season by losing the Buffalo Bills 30-21. Being a Patriots fan, I would have rather seen any other team but Buffalo do this, but I'm definitely glad that Kansas City got this loss, kind of knocked down the peg. I guess you could say this definitely is a rivalry because these teams have faced off a good amount of time in the past, 4 or 5 years in the regular season and the postseason. But Buffalo seems to gets the win in the regular season, and Kansas City gets the win in the postseason. So we'll keep a close eye at the end of this season to see which team comes out on top this year. Pittsburgh get the W over the Baltimore Ravens 18-16 without even scoring a touchdown. I bet Chris Boswell made a lot of fantasy football managers happy with his production. I'm not sure how this fares out for Baltimore losing a game like this. You know what I'm saying? They seem to be a team to put up a lot of points, but this was a division game, and I know division game can be hard. So let's just hope this was just a minor setback and not a major one for them. The Lions beat the cleats off the Jacksonville Jaguars 52-6. I have Amon-Ra St. Brown in my fantasy league, and he got me 33 points. I believe this team is for real. They are for real. They're definitely the best team in the NFC. Like I said in one of my earlier videos, they came up short last year, but I'm definitely excited to see how far they're going this year. I found myself rooting for them. Dan Campbell seemed like he's a fun coach to, you know what I'm saying, to be coached by. And, you know what I'm saying, let's see what these guys are going to do at the end of this year, because I don't see any other team in the NFC right now that can stop them. The Colts beat the Jets 28-27, and Anthony Richardson's return as starter for the Colts. The Jets, this is now make 3 or 4 game losing streak for them. I'm pretty sure this is not what they envisioned when they signed Aaron Rodgers. I think they thought they was looking for another Tom Brady situation when he went to the Bucks, or, you know, when Peyton Manning went to the Broncos, but it didn't turn out that way for him, and the Jets are losing, and that brings a smile to my face. And the last but not least, the Bengals lose to the Chargers 34-27. Still trying to figure out how you can have a top 10 quarterback and a top 10 wide receiver and only have 4 wins on the season. I definitely can't figure out what the issue is with this team. I feel like they should be winning more games. You know, I thought when they went to that Super Bowl that one year that this was going to be, you know, the beginning of something beautiful for them, but it hasn't ended out like that. So please tell me what you think. Put in the comments what you think that will help Cincy get better than what they're doing right now. And in last night NBA action, I'll start with the Clippers over the Golden State Warriors, 102-99. Battle of 2 top teams in the West. Steph was the leading scorer for Golden State again, and Norman Powell was the leading scorer for the Clippers. This guy is starting to show up for games night after night. This was unexpected. I guess with the departure of Paul George, that's giving him his chance to shine. So he is playing better than what we expected. So maybe he is going to be that player to help carry these guys further on as the season gets longer. The Heat beat the 76ers 106-86 in Jimmy Butler's return. This guy showed no rest because he scored 30 points. 30 points, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? He's back, and I expect him to make the Heat better going forward easily, because they weren't looking so good without him, but Jimmy Buckets is back. The New York Knicks beat Washington 134-106. I kind of thought the Knicks would be a little bit better, but, you know, sometimes that's how it be when, you know, a team looks good on paper, you know what I'm saying? So let's see how these guys do when they get a little bit more continuity with Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's still a long season to go again, like I said earlier. You know, it's only like 13 games played. We still got a lot more to go. And the Orlando Magic come out with the victory over the Phoenix Suns. Orlando is still without Banchero, so I consider this a good win for them. Franz Wagner had a ball scoring 32 points for them, so he definitely helped them in the victory. And last but not least, in college basketball, men's and women's side again, I'm not catching any good games, so I don't have anything to report on, but just know that the ranked teams are winning, so it's still early in the season. And once we get some good games going, I will definitely get up into those and recap those for you as well. I would like to thank you guys for tuning in to tonight's episode of Skip Sports Beat. If you guys were feeling my episode, please give it a big old thumbs up. If you want to follow me more, you can follow me on social media at Skip Sports Beat 81 on Instagram and Skip Sports Beat on Facebook. You guys have a great night.